So, my question to you is, have you ever been on the golf course and hit a shot, a pretty well-struck shot, and it just didn't go where you wanted it to go? It went straight, but it just was completely offline? You have done that? Okay, so what we're going to work on is one of the basic fundamentals of golf, which even tour players have a problem with. I remember a few years ago, Vijay Singh went through a pretty big slump, and he was aligned 30 yards left of his target, and he had no idea. All he needed was a set of eyes behind him to look at what his where his alignment was pointing, and within the matter of a tiny little step, his golf game changed drastically. So, if you set up to a ball here, Gary, set up to a golf ball. Alright, so where do you think you're aimed here, Gary? So we obviously are pointing our feet and our shoulders. We want our shoulders a little bit open to our feet line, but other than that, where do you think your feet are pointing right now?
That black stake out there?
Black stake, so that looks pretty straight. Okay, what would you say if I told you you're actually pointing at the house about 40 yards left of it?
I don't know.
Pretty crazy to think.
Yeah.
So if you take a step back and I put this right on your feet line, come back here. Pretty crazy, right?
Yeah.
So if let's step up to our ball. Now we want to aim at that. Let's try and hit a shot towards that white stake with our shoulders open. You normally, when you hit a well-struck shot, you draw the ball. When you miss, you slice. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's set up on that line right there. So obviously we can't use these alignment sticks on the course, but they're a great tool for helping our alignment on the practice range. So shoulders are slightly left of your feet line, which is fine. That's totally okay. Open shoulders are fine. That was pretty good, Gary. Good finish, good hold, good line. All right, great. All right, Leah. So, our tendency, let's set up like you normally would. Good knee flex, good posture, great posture actually. Let's get that chin slightly up. Okay, perfect. All right, so you're in your normal position right now. Where do you think your feet are in? Between the blue and the white. I mean, that's a pretty broad range right there. That's about 50 yards. But so I mean, it's not funny, but it's the key to becoming a better golfer is partly narrowing down where you want to hit the golf ball. Now, as a high handicap golfer, I mean, it thrills people to see the ball just go in the air. But once we want to improve, we really got to narrow down and dial in to exactly where we want to hit this shot. So, I'd like to see you hit one. What club do you have there? A 7 iron? Perfect. So let's try and hit one towards that blue stake right there. Let's aim our feet slightly left of the target. So let's take a little step back, slightly left of the target. Alignment, good. And we're going to aim our club face slightly right. So if we hit this shot as intended, and our feet are left of the target, and our club face is right of the target, where do you think the ball is going to go? To the target. Exactly. So that's why alignment sticks are so great. So we make sure that our club face is slightly right. Good. Now let's just take a nice smooth swing. Great shot, Leah. That's what I like to see. Good hold finish. I like to see that tippy toe a little bit more up, but that alignment stick really helps you out. Because, I mean, prior we were looking at an area that was 75 yards wide, and we hit our shot a little bit left of where we wanted to, but we definitely dialed it down a little bit.
Yeah,